Welcome students. In this class, I will start discussing on the problems CBR test. Right here in previous lecture, we have discussed the procedure that is and readings taking on the CBR test. So the readings and penetration values of the CBR test is noted down, and the particular specimen we have to consider the bearing ratio of that soil sample. Now in this topic concerned in your subject in your syllabus, you may get the questions like, in your exams you may get the questions like write the steps involved in the calibration bearing ratio, that is California bearing ratio test, and or else you may get the problems on this content. Once you get the problems on this content, you may have to use the graph sheet which is provided on the front of your answer sheet. You might have observed in your exams there is a graph sheet on the front page of your sheet, exam answer sheet. That is one normal graph and another one is semi-log graph. In that you need to consider you need to plot this graph in normal graph sheet. Then you can use the particular 2.5 and 5 mm penetration values. Right, so now I will discuss the problem on this content. The load penetration values the load penetration values of CBR test conducted on two specimens of soil samples are given below. So here specimen 1 is given and specimen 2 is given. Determine the CBR value of soil specimen 1 if divisions of the load dial represents 190 kg load on the calibration chart of the proving ring. So that if 100 divisions of the load dial represents 190 kg, that means we need to consider for every one division it is 1.9 kg. That means it is needed to consider for every one division of load it is 1.9 kg. That means 100 divisions of load represents 190 kg. Then you need to consider these divisions into kgs. You need to convert these division values into kgs. In this question they have given penetration of plunger in mm's and load readings of in divisions. These divisions must be converted to load because your graph is load versus penetration. Graph is load versus penetration. That means we have to convert these loads into specimen, and that is loads into that is divisions into loads. Right. So here for 0 mm penetration we have 0 divisions. So 0 divisions is represents 0 kg, and again for specimen 2 also. So once you get this question, you just need to convert these divisions into kgs. You have to observe whether the readings are given in kgs or divisions. If it is given in divisions, you need to convert these values to kgs. If it is not given in divisions, you might have directly substituted in the graph and then plot the graph for specimen 1 and specimen 2 for load versus penetration curve. Load in kg per centimeter squares and penetration in mm's. But in this problem they have given in divisions. For every one division gives 1.9 kg or 100 division gives 190 kg. That is what we have to convert this. But in this question we have to check the California bearing ratio, that is CBR value for a specimen only for 2.5 mm and 5 mm penetration. We don't have to check for any other values here. Just we have to pick up this 2.5 mm and 5 mm penetration. And the same thing I have discussed in the previous video lecture, that is how much value is to be considered for the penetration check, that is 2.5 mm and 5 mm penetration here. That is 5 mm penetration. For this 2.5 mm penetration I will start doing for first specimen, and later I will start doing for specimen 2. right? For 2.5 specimen we have the divisions of 34, and for specimen of 5 same specimen 1 for 5 mm penetration we have 48 divisions. So that the penetration values are plotted against the load dial readings. So here you can check. So I have drawn here. So here there is specimen 1. In this specimen 1 it is drawn for load versus penetration curve like this. And this is specimen 1 and this is specimen 2 over here, right? And for this specimen we need to consider specimen number 1 here. This is specimen 1 and this is specimen number 2. The values given in specimen 1 here, these are corresponding the values plotted to this specimen 1, and the corresponding values given for specimen 2 is plotted like this. So here we need to consider, so here specimen 1 is not having any corrections because it have a straight, that is continuous path. We don't have any convexity at the initial stage. So that in this case we can consider origin from 0.2 to 2.5 we can measure. From 2.5 it is erected to the particular curve, and then we can erect to this one. Then we will get the load values. For this load value we need to consider, check here, like we have to write like this. For specimen 1, once we plot the graph, then once we plot the graph and we get the value of load for 2.5 mm penetration, then we have to write like this. The load penetration curve for specimen 1 consistently convex, that is not having any correction throughout its length. So no need of correction. We should mention this line, no need of correction, because it have no convexity at the initial stage. For load dial reading 2.5 mm penetration we have 34 divisions. We have 34 divisions, right? And again it will be, when you plot the graph you will be end up with 34 divisions only for curve 1, right? And here for 2.5 mm penetration, 34 into, we need to convert to kgs. That kg will be 190 by 100. 100 is a divisions and 190 is a kg. So 34 divisions giving 1.9 kg, that will be equal to 64.6 kgs. 64.6 kg for 2.5 mm penetration for the specimen 1. Similarly, at 2.5 mm penetration. Similarly, we need to check the CBR value. So CBR value is considered as the total load divided by the standard aggregate load at 2.5 mm penetration. That is, standard aggregate load is 1370 for 2.5 mm penetration, and that is given in percentage, and then you can consider into 100 and you will be end up with 4.7% of CBR value for specimen 1 at 2.5 mm penetration. Similarly, we have to check for specimen 1 for 5 mm penetration. So here for 5 mm penetration we have 48 number of divisions. Similarly, we will be getting with 5 mm penetration here with 48 divisions only. So here once we get 48 divisions, just convert this division into kg as like for 2.5 mm penetration we have done, and we'll be end up with 4.7% of CBR value for 5 mm penetration of sample 1. So here once we get the sample 2.5 mm penetration and 5 mm penetration, we need to check, or we need to consider the value of 2.5 mm penetration, and every time whatever you get the value, this CBR, that will be considered for 2.5 mm penetration only, and again the value obtained from 5 mm and 2.5 mm is compared, and then 5 mm penetration should be lower and 2.5 mm penetration should be maximum. If you get the value of CBR more than 2.5 mm penetration, the answer will not be considered the obtained value. The test should be repeated. You should write, whenever you get the value of CBR 5 mm penetration is more than, that is 4.4 it is the value, and we are getting 4.7 for 2.5 mm. If this 4.4 value is more than this 4.7, say for 5 mm penetration we may get like 4.9%. In that case, you cannot consider this 4.59%. It is, the test is to be repeated, right? So I will just read out this one. It is given here, the normally the CBR value of 2.5 mm penetration which is higher than that of 5 mm penetration reported as CBR value. However, if the CBR value is obtained from the test at a 2.5 mm penetration is higher than 2.5 mm penetration, then the test is repeated for checking. That means always we need to get the value of penetration, that is value of CBR at a 2.5 mm penetration is higher than 5 mm penetration, right? So now we have to consider the penetration CBR value for specimen 1 as the result obtained for 2.5 mm penetration, that is 4.7%. Now let's move on to specimen number 2. Specimen number 2, similarly we have to plot the graph for the load versus penetration. Then we need to convert these values to loads and all values to loads by given 190 kgs for 100 divisions, and then the plot may be considered. So here initially we have convexity at the base, and here the convexity taking a tangent line, and this point is considered to be 2.5 mm penetration from this origin. From this origin it is 2.5 mm penetration at this point like this, and from this point it is considered to be 5 mm penetration at this point from this origin. So tangent point cuts the x-axis, that is the origin. From that origin we need to measure the 2.5 and 5 mm, and then that 5 mm penetration is to be erected, and then value of load is to be checked. Once we consider the value of load, then we can divide that to 1370 for 2.5 mm penetration. So and we are getting with 4.5%, and similarly for 5 mm penetration we need to divide this with 2055, and we will be getting with 4.3%. so that the load is, the CBR value of the particular content is considered to 4.5%, and the average of both the specimens is considered, that is 4.7 for specimen 1 and 4.5 for specimen 2. Both are considered, and 4.6 is the average CBR value for particular specimens, right? So this is how we need to check the CBR value by using the graph, right? So here at the initial stage the value of divisions will be given. These divisions is considered are converted to kgs, and then we have to plot in the graph. Graph is penetration versus load. So here penetration and load is to be fixed by scale on your own, because how much load is there and how much penetration is there, based on that you can fix the scale. Then you can plot the particular graph for specimen 1 and specimen 2, and then if there is any convexity on the curve you need to check, or you need to correct for it. If it is not having any correction, then you need to go for 2.5 mm directly and 5 mm directly, and whatever you get the values, the 2.5 mm penetration should be higher, and that should be considered as the CBR value of particular specimen. If it is not higher, then the test should be repeated, right? The whatever the sentence is been given written here, this is what you have to follow in your examinations, right? In next class I will start discussing on modulus of subgrade reaction. Thank you.